I honestly think the market doesn't really care. They don't care. They've had good news, they've rallied on it. They've had bad news, they've rallied on it. So what, they just want to rally. Get the news out of the way and let's go. It's basically what they're saying. The investing will come later. Trading, trading, trading. The investing will come later. This is October 13th. We continue with the same. Good news, they rally. Bad news, they rally. No news, they rally. They just want to rally until something breaks. We still have excellent companies delivering excellent numbers. However, I think that's masking a situation in the US that could be rolling over, especially on the consumer side. I don't like what I saw from JP Morgan's earnings report. They're ratcheting up some sort of a loan loss reserve up to 125% of this time last year. Maybe the consumer is tapped out at this point. Globally, we do have a problem. Case in point, once China was the growth engine of the world, and now they have the bazooka of the mother of all stimulus packages in order to reflate their own economy. So we could have some growth challenges ahead. On top of it, I'll just say about the geopolitical situation, it is as serious as I've ever seen it in my lifetime. In fact, over the weekend, if you want to do some digging outside of U.S. Newspapers, the situation has gotten much worse, and we do have now encroachment on multiple countries, not just Lebanon. So do your own homework and find out what's going on over there. It is not moving in the right direction. So let's hope they diffuse that. Because already thousands dead, and a lot more serious escalations can happen very quick. How do I trade this mess? I focus on the charts. I'll give us lines and boxes like I did last week. They were perfect, just to guide us. But first, I'll tell you the mode I'm in. I'm not investing for the long term from these levels. Trading-wise, plenty. So let's go there. Last week, I offered us boxes. This is where the SPY was on Friday after the market closed. And this is the expectations as I would read them from the options. And Friday, reminder, this is a monthly expiration. It carries a lot of volume, so they tend to bring drama and headlines on it. All these lines below, this has been a battle zone back and forth on the way down. That whole zone might present some support. But this is the statistical boxes layout for this week by day. The SPX does not show us overnight quotes. So by the end of the week, these are the ranges that can be happening because this is a monthly expiration. Therefore, the SPX has 2 contracts on Friday, but this is the bigger size. So these are the limits, the bumpers for every day. They're not foolproof. Last week, they worked almost perfectly, except for the first day got breached on the bottom, but then, of course, they bounced and made it back. So this is just a visual guide for the active traders. What else is there to consider? Well, the QQQ has been lagging the S&P. In fact, it has not made a higher high. This is weird because it has the best soldiers on the planet, right? The best companies are in there. What it lacks is the XLF and the XLI and the XLV. There's more. The XLF is the financials, and there's more of them reporting this week. I wonder if they're all going to chase JP Morgan, or will they give it all back? Will the QQQ mega caps take off and run? We do have 1 or 2 reporting this week and next week, and then the floodgates will open for all of them to report. And this is where we could have a super spike. Remember, every morning I share the morning notes, and I say I'm waiting to short a super spike in the RUT and the QQQ. I may have an opportunity in the next 10 days. Be careful, though. They are very dangerous companies, and we might have a small dip before a super spike. So don't think that I'm short everything blindly. I'm being very tactical with the charts, and I think you should too. The IWM is about, by the way, the QQQ, the NASDAQ, is about 2% away from an all-time high, which is one good day, right? These guys are about 11% away. They have 2 or 3% to break out from these levels, and then they have a bunch to the left that you can't see on my screen. If they have a super good week like they just did, then they would break out of this prior fail at 229. But then we have to talk about what's up there. But that's way old. So I think the bulls will have runway. If they want to, they can tackle 236 pretty soon. All of this is provided the global skirmishes do not expand into something massive. Geopolitically, I'm really, really worried. As far as economics, okay, so we can hit a little rut. It's not as serious as having serious geopolitical unrest. So fingers crossed that cooler heads will prevail. Of course, we have news, as far as economic news spread out throughout the week. We have a bunch of Fed heads talking. I honestly think the market doesn't really care. They don't care. They've had good news, they've rallied on it. They've had bad news, they've rallied on it. So they just want to rally. Get the news out of the way and let's go. It's basically what they're saying. So just focus on the charts and let's see if we can strategize our way into some good trading. The investing will come later. Trading. The investing will come later. All right. Peace.